If you're in your early 40s and your body suddenly feels puffy, bloated, inflamed, and unfamiliar, even though you're eating pretty well, exercising, and being told your labs look normal, this video is for you. Because what I'm about to explain is why so many women are told everything looks fine, while their bodies feel anything but fine. If, as I'm explaining this, you're already thinking, this sounds like me, comment guide and I'll send you the exact resource I use with women in this phase. Now, let me explain what's actually going on. In this video, I'm going to walk you through why this is not actually a hormone problem, what I mean when I say it's a regulation problem, and why dieting, hormones, and even medications don't fix this long term. And somewhere in this explanation, you may have a moment where you think, oh, this explains everything. Most women assume that if their body is changing, something must be wrong with their hormones. Low estrogen, low progesterone, early menopause. But here's what usually gets missed. In perimenopause, hormones don't disappear, they fluctuate. And fluctuating hormones inside a stressed, inflamed body behave very differently than the same hormones inside of a calm, regulated body. This is why two women can have similar hormone labs in completely different bodies. One feels fine, the other feels swollen, tired, and stuck. So if you've ever thought, my labs are normal, but my body doesn't feel normal, this is not about a hormone deficiency. This is a regulation problem. And once you understand regulation, it explains everything. The belly fat, the water retention, the sleep issues, and why it suddenly feels like nothing works anymore. When I say regulation, I'm not talking about discipline or willpower. I'm talking about how four systems work together in your body. Your stress hormones, your blood sugar, your inflammatory load, and your nervous system. Here's how this shows up in real life. When stress hormones stay elevated, your body holds on to water and fat for protection. When blood sugar swings, fat loss shuts down, even if calories are controlled. When inflammation is high, exercise feels harder and gives less return. And when your nervous system is overloaded, consistency collapses. Not because you're lazy, not because you don't care, but because your body is tired of surviving. This is the part most women have never had explained to them. I recently worked with a woman in her early 40s. No hot flashes, hormone labs that looked normal, but she said, I don't recognize my belly or my face anymore. She was bloated all the time, holding water everywhere, waking up between 2 to 3 a.m. And she kept saying, I've always had a flat belly. This feels sudden. And this part really matters. She wasn't doing everything wrong. She wasn't overeating. She wasn't skipping workouts. What had changed was years of stress, disrupted sleep, and blood sugar strain. Her hormones weren't broken. Her body had shifted into protection mode. That's what women describe as my metabolism broke. Let me ask you this. Have you ever been told your labs were normal, but your body clearly wasn't? This is why dieting stops working. Why progesterone helps sleep, but not weight. Why medications work temporarily and then the weight comes back. Because none of these restore regulation. They manage symptoms, they don't change how your body responds. And until your body feels safe again, it will keep holding on. This is exactly why I created my guide. It walks you through why this happens in early perimenopause, what needs to be supported first, and why pushing harder usually backfires. If this video felt like it was describing you, comment guide and I'll send you the guide. You don't need to panic about your hormones. You don't need another extreme reset. You need an approach that restores regulation, not one that fights your body. Comment guide and I'll get it to you. And if this explanation finally put words to what you're feeling, I've put together a playlist that walks you through how this shows up as belly fat, poor sleep, and stubborn weight in perimenopause. You can watch that next.